Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mario Decentralized channel. Today, Bitcoin experienced the biggest crash in history. Over $19 billion liquidated from the market. We can see here everything is in the red. Look at this liquidation spikes. This was a flash crash like never seen before. Everything is down. Like, look at this hyper liquid $37 down from $55 just 2 weeks ago. Solana 183 down from 250 just 1 week ago. Tron holding quite stable, I have to say. Props to Tron, holding very nicely. Besides that, we have here Cardano 21% down, Chainlink down 21%, Sui down 23%. Many other projects are also down 20 to 30%. Look at this bloodbath here in the crypto space. This is very unfortunate for all of the traders out there, and we will also talk about my trades, guys. And as you can see it here, I got liquidated on my trading account here. Whole account is wiped out, unfortunately. We can go and talk a little bit about it. Let's see. All of my positions here have been wiped out, unfortunately, and some of them were still massively in the profits. But yeah, this was a liquidation spike that I didn't expect. I have to be honest with you. Some of these positions I had them open since Ethereum was $1,700, guys. So 6, 7, 8 months ago. I've been holding this swing position for a very long time, and you can see this stuff can still happen. I was so confident that my liquidation price will not be hit, but as we can see it here, it can happen. So you need to be very careful. Don't use too much leverage. It's very important that you are not over leverage. For example, here I was trading with 20x leverage, and this works well if you're having smaller positions. But as my account grew, my positions got bigger and bigger, and I went a little bit too deep into the altcoins. I have to say, I had 13 altcoins position open. I should have just stick to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe one altcoin. This is how I'm gonna do it next time for sure, because many of these altcoins, they actually have the same moves as Ethereum. Most of them, they're just moving according to Ethereum, and actually Ethereum outperformed most of them. I was just betting on an altcoin season that we had the previous bull markets before, when we did 30, 40, 50% every day for altcoins for a longer period of time. But now, as we can see here, it's probably not going to happen very soon. Or maybe yes. Usually after this kind of liquidation flash crashes, the market recovers very quick. So before the market tends to go up, everybody will get shaken out. So right now we just wiped $19 million worth of longs here. $19 billion, guys, have been wiped out from the cryptocurrency market, liquidated, and I want to give you some hope there. There is over. For example, even though my trading account is wiped out, I will start trading again. I will make another deposit into my account, and I will make all of these profits back the same way I did it before. Now there is a big opportunity because you can buy many altcoins very on the market, like crazy cheap. You can see here we have Solana below $200, and maybe some of the other ones as well, because usually, guys, we have to be transparent here. Usually when this kind of spikes happen, we tend to retest it, so we might go a little bit lower. That's why you have to be careful right now. I wouldn't jump into any longs, even though the market had a nice bounce back. Bitcoin bounced from 102 up to 114, and now we are moving slowly downwards again. So you need to be very careful. Broke support here, so let's see. This inverse head and shoulders pattern is also invalidated by this, unfortunately, so we will have to clear the chart after this video and look for new patterns. But for now, we can see here strong resistance at 125 holding, and right now the next support is at $98,000. You have to be very careful now. Don't trade with too high leverage. Don't use too much margin. Always use 1% of your capital for trades. Like for example, this was just my trading account. I use this account only for futures trades. I have also my long-term holdings and my holdings on the wallets. So that's why, it's definitely a bit unfortunate. It's a lot of money, I have to say, but it's not the end of the world. I know I'm gonna make this money back because I'm confident in my skills, and also I learned a lot during this period. My skills got much, much better. I'm razor sharp, focused on making even more gains. So the next trading account, I'm probably gonna grow it to over $1 million. Stay tuned. Now the question is, should we buy right now? I would say better to wait. Let's wait until we are getting oversold here on the daily. That's what I want to see now. For now, I'm probably just gonna stick to spot holding and wait for new opportunities. Let's see for today. I still think the market is indecisive. We are not sure if we're gonna go lower or not. Let's see. These liquidation spikes probably took a lot of the confidence in people right now, so they're probably gonna wait and recover for the next couple of days. Let's see what will happen there. What else do we have here? Let's talk a little bit about Ethereum. Also down 13%, guys, in just one day. Ethereum dropped to even $3,400. So you have to be very, very, very careful when trades right now. Also with Bitcoin, I would recommend, if you're not a professional, just use Bitcoin on the spot market. And Ethereum also almost going to the oversold zone on the daily. I would wait for this. We'll probably have another leg down, probably test this support here, and we can see it exactly on the support line here. Ethereum had a nice bounce, and let's see if this will get retested and if we're gonna have a nice bounce. I definitely think crypto and Bitcoin will recover like a phoenix from the ashes. Usually, after these big shakeouts, that's when the big pumps are coming in. So the big market players are shaking out the weak hands before they are gonna pump up the prices. And it's also very weird because we had the biggest ETF inflows yesterday, and not yesterday, but the whole week have been the biggest ETFs inflows, but the market had this flash crash. That's very unfortunate. Maybe the tariffs, the new China tariffs have been a bad decision from Trump. I don't know what his plan is to wipe out the markets like that. Also, stock markets are down a lot, so you need to be very, very careful. If you want to trade, guys, like you see me do in my videos here, you can check out the VX platform down below. You can grab up to $30,000 in bonuses. And also, if you don't have any capital, you can just create a new account there, link your email and your phone number, and you get $100 on sign up. You can use that to start trading again. I know it's very hard, especially after this kind of liquidation crashes, if you don't have money on the sidelines. That's why it's very important for all of you. Don't use all of your capital. I use only a small portion of my capital for trading. Most of my capital I keep it in spot holdings. Now, this was it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to take profits. See you all again next time. Bye. Bye.